Welcome to Primecast 128, kind of. My name is Jesse.
My name is Wyatt.
And the reason why this is kind of 128 is that we recorded a whole show. But it's, for once, somehow my audio just either disappeared, either I did not save it, even though I was pretty sure I did, or somehow it got accidentally deleted. So, here we are again. It's 128.5, kind of.
Point 29.
129.29.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's a lot for us to talk about today because I guess one of the kind of things we talked about in the last episode is that I said I would watch Daredevil all entirety, and you said you would watch Battle of Gods and or Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
And guess what? I watched all of Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do any of that?
Nope.
You're such a fucking failure.
That's fine.
At everything.
You know I'm not a failure at?
Making customs?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm not. I'm not a failure. Shut up. I pre-ordered the Dragon Ball Z figure arts $4 cheaper than you did.
From where?
Some guy on Facebook. He owns like his own personal shop.
Oh.
And he's charging only $38. Take that.
I'm just happy to be getting them at all.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I want to go through. I have to go through my piles and piles of boxes. I gotta find all my Dragon Ball figure art boxes because I'm in a mood to like put them all away. Like not to put them away and not look at them, just have them in the boxes and just have a nice display like that. Keep them safe, because Jesus, those are pricey.
Did you see that the Goku has a regular head?
Mm-hmm. Now I have less compulsion to get the normal one, but altogether I'm missing the normal Goku and all three androids are all that I'm missing right now. I was on Facebook and somebody was selling, and they were selling a Super Saiyan Vegeta knockoff for $150.
What the fuck?
I bought a legitimate one like 3 or 4 years ago for like $40.
But yeah, I pre-ordered that. As soon as I saw that at like 8:30 this morning, I think I broke my record for speed pre-ordering.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think I haven't pre-ordered something that fast since Encore Fort Max was dropped.
Yeah, I had the same reaction. It was just like, well, I can't miss these. Another pre-order I had to place because I just couldn't miss them is that we talked about it earlier, that Guardians of the Galaxy Entertainment Earth 5-pack. This same guy who I pre-ordered the figure arts from, who owns his own little gig. He said he has a rep at Entertainment Earth, and they said that's one and done. So if you want that and you think you're ever gonna want it, get it now. I don't know when the coupon code ends, but on that I think you automatically get free shipping, and if you use the coupon code Marvel20, you get it comes down to like $100 shipped.
Yeah, I just noticed that one of the guns that Star-Lord comes with is a repaint of the gun that Agent Coulson comes with. I
think that's for Rocket, but yeah.
It's on the opposite end of the picture I'm looking at, but it might be.
Well, yeah, I just think because there was a promo pic, like of the back of the box set, and it showed Rocket with a gun, and that comic Star-Lord mostly just uses those pistols.
Oh, okay. But speaking of Agent Coulson, I got that 3-pack today with Coulson, Maria Hill, and Nick Fury.
Yeah.
And Coulson and Maria Hill are pretty tight. I like them a lot. Although Maria Hill is sadly lacking accessories. She definitely could have used some. I'm not sure what though. But the Coulson, even though I'm not a huge fan of the character himself, that figure is still pretty awesome. Although it's kind of funny because the way has that body ever been used before? Or is that a new mold?
Oh, that's a suit body, right?
Yeah.
It might be on the Bucky Cap body, but that exact use of it, no, not with the suit.
Right. It's kind of funny the way his feet are designed. It kind of looks like he's wearing slippers. Like his regular shoes kind of like cut off, and there's like a kind of like a typical ankle joint, but it's all rounded.
Yeah.
And but then like the rest of the foot is flat, so it just looks like he's wearing black socks and wearing slippers.
Well, that's fine. I mean,
It was pretty funny.
I saw that today. I went to Toys R Us and I saw that, but I decided against it for the other two things I bought, which I probably should have just gone for the 3-pack. I found the Age of Ultron Hulk and Iron Man, and I got Hulk, and Hulk is great. Hulk is so cool.
He is really cool.
Like I got him with the full intent, ready to replace my Walmart Hulk from the first Avengers movie on the Cinematic Universe shelf, and I'm one of those stupid anal retentive types that doesn't mix lines. Like I like to have my Marvel Cinematic Universe shelf directly and like not put those figures in my comic book setup. But I ended up putting that Hulk. I think that Hulk is going to be my comic setup for a bit because he is just awesome.
He is crazy good.
And my favorite setup is the comic one. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like when I got it, I went in kind of expecting to like the first one more, just from pictures. But when I got that thing in hand, I automatically fell in love with it.
I expected this one to be smaller.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Yeah, he's a good bit taller.
He's a big boy. I can't find Captain America anywhere.
And tell us about your experience of Iron Man.
The piece of fucking shit. I went to Target and they had two, and both of the paint was alright. But I was like, I'll wait. I'm going to Toys R Us later, so if they have any of them, they'll probably have Iron Man. And sure enough, they had a couple Iron Men. And I pick out the one with the best paint. And I get it home, and I open up Hulk, like, even in the car, because I'm just excited, because he looks great. And then I get Iron Man home, like, alright, let me play with him. Alright, open him up. His fist hand is paint stuck. Alright, I can try to fix that. If I could just wiggle it this way, and snap the fucking hand off within, like, minutes. Because it was paint stuck, and I couldn't unjimmy it. That blows.
Yeah.
So I really haven't gotten to experience that figure.
That really does suck because I really do like that Iron Man figure.
I want to like it too, but holy shit, I just threw it right back in the tray in the box. I didn't even take out the Build-A-Figure piece yet, and just shoved it back in and threw it across my room. I was like, well, for when I go back to Toys R Us, I guess.
Yeah. No Captain. What else of that wave did you see?
I haven't seen too much of anybody else. I saw Batroc, and I hit it, and I went back today, and it was gone.
Damn.
I mean, that's, whatever.
Yeah. I'm sure that one would be pretty common.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he's still on Amazon. I think I can buy Cap and him on Amazon for like $20.
I haven't found any of that wave in stores yet.
I see Hellcat wherever I go, like not all together, but of that wave. I've not seen Spider-Woman once. I've seen a repack where someone put the Toy Biz Spider-Woman in that box, and I was hella pissed.
What else did you get?
I didn't really get much else. I got like Marvel Legends Yellow Jacket. I think I already said Nightcrawler. I finished my Jubilee custom. I got that rare Toys R Us Storm in the mail. I got a, do you remember the 2-pack, the comic book 2-pack for Winter Soldier and Black Widow from the comic book series?
Yeah.
It's like super rare now.
Yeah, it is. The last time I actually checked, you know what, funny thing you mentioned, because I saw that at Amazon today. It was like $250.
Damn. Well, some guy was selling just the head of Black Widow, the long-haired head, so even the one I prefer. And it was like $8, and I was like, well, $8 for a head, but even still, it's that head. So I bought that, and it fits perfectly on the movie Black Widow body, which is again something I don't really like to do, but it actually works really, really well. So I'm gonna pick up a second Black Widow and then probably paint it black, and that'll be my comic book.
Speaking of Black Widow, the reason why I was even on Amazon to see if that 4-pack was up yet.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
I kind of wish that, I don't know. The one I really want the most out of that set is Thor.
Yeah, he's like the most different.
Yeah, because he has his Dark World armor, and he doesn't have the armor on his sleeves. It looks like the head is molded differently, if not, it's painted differently. But yeah, other than that, Black Widow is like a second.
Let me look at that Black Widow again. I think that her outfit is black, so I could just wait and get that one.
And I don't know. I think that Hawkeye looks a little bit worse than the first movie one.
It definitely does. I remember when the first one came out, I was totally head over heels for it. It was awesome.
Yeah, like my unbiased opinion was that the Hawkeye was the best figure out of that whole wave. But biased, Hulk was my favorite. Okay, on to some news. Well, we already talked about the new SH Figure Arts DBZ figures. We both pre-ordered both of them. The Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku,
Super Saiyan,
and Golden Frieza. By the way, yeah, that movie was released in Japan last Saturday. No official release date on when the dub is going to be out in the U.S. It's still just this summer. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. You definitely need to watch Battle of Gods first, though. You
watch Battle of Gods?
I will.
Alright.
I've watched it several times.
That's fine. Do it.
Yeah.
See if I care.
You will. Well, I didn't really expect to really like that Golden Frieza all too much in toy form, but that gold paint looks amazing. Holy shit. And I did a couple side-by-side comparisons of the regular Super Saiyan Goku versus this one, and the hair is different.
It is?
Yeah, because I was thinking for a little bit, I was like, man, did they really just repaint the hair yellow to blue? And I checked, it's like, no, there's definitely more separation in the hair on the spikes on top, and his bangs are shorter. So that's good. So it's so it's pretty much a completely new figure.
Which I'm okay with.
Yeah. I really like that gi.
I just gotta get the 3 that I'm missing. Does Big Bad have them?
Alright. Down to the rumor mill. Into the Combiner Wars, there's listings for the Combaticons. Vortex, Brawl, Swindle, and Blastoff, along with some other ones like Wheeljack, Smokescreen, and Trailbreaker. And so, this is pretty much confirming that, it's almost confirming because, I mean, when have listings like this been wrong? It's not very often.
Not anymore.
Right. So it's more likely that Hotspot is going to be repainted or remolded into Onslaught, which is a perfect mold for that. And I'm really stoked to see a much better Onslaught because Bruticus, because as much as I loved the way Bruticus looked in the Fall of Cybertron game, good colors or not, I think that the toy really doesn't hold up all too great as compared to these new combiners. So I'm really excited to see a more G1 cartoon inspired Bruticus.
I am too. Did you see the line art for Vortex?
Yeah, I did. It looked like it was mostly just a remold of Alpha Bravo, right?
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah, same thing. So it'll be the third time that figure has been remolded.
Yep.
But it's still a good figure though.
Yeah.
Transformers RID Wingblade officially revealed. In this short little clip of Wingblade fighting some random ass Decepticon, and she just seems like it's this cartoon's RC. Like she kind of has the same voice. She's like overly tough and aggressive. Like she, as soon as she takes down one Decepticon, she turns, looks at Sideswipe, and like without even a moment hesitation, she's like starting a fight with him.
Yep.
Did you see that? Like it seemed unnecessary, but it looks just like the Generations toy, which I still didn't get yet.
You haven't gotten it yet?
Nope.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it looks fine. Just I've seen it a couple of times in stores. I just don't have any attachment to the character itself, so I'm like, maybe on a rainy day I'll pick it up.
I'm pretty upset that Big Bad is sold out of the 2 original Android figure arts.
They have 16 though. He just came out.
They don't even have 18 listed.
Yeah. But I do plan on getting that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan when it comes out next month. The reissue. That's one I wish I would have gotten a long time ago.
I think I'm going to check out Barnes & Noble here in a couple of days. They sometimes get figure arts.
Not mine. My Barnes & Noble sucks. Masterpiece Tracks is already getting a remolded figure.
Oh yeah.
MP26 is going to be Road Rage, and I can barely tell a difference as far as sculpting goes. The head looks near identical. I can't really tell any differences, other than maybe I think the weapon, his handheld weapon, is different. But I think the head is Road Rage a female character. I kind of think it is. Let me see. G1 Road Rage. I'm only saying that because one in the comments section is, yep, she's a female character. One of them said, like, that's a classy lady. I was looking at the head sculpt, and it does look slightly, ever so slightly feminine. Yeah, she is a well-versed in alien cultures and generally cheerful, making her a good diplomat. So, apparently, based on the G1 colors, it looks just like Trax, but instead of blue, it's red. It even has the same flame decal on the hood and everything. So it's basically just going to be a red Trax.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so if anyone out there is thinking about getting a version of this mold, I would recommend Trax just because it's I think it's a cooler character. It does. I don't think that mold really fits into being a female character. Back into masterpieces. The Hasbro Masterpiece MPO6 Blue Streak has been revealed in and out of boxes. One thing that really bugs me about these Hasbro Masterpiece cars is that their boxes are retardedly huge. Like, it takes up so much shelf space. Like, I've seen the Prowl in stores before. I'm looking at it, like, this is as much as the Japanese one, mainly because of how big the box is. And someone took a picture, like, of the box side by side to the Takara one, and it's like you could pretty much fit 2 Takara boxes inside this Hasbro one. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's been a thing.
I think that's necessary.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't like it.
Like, he doesn't even come with that many accessories. Like, it's just this empty, like, void of clear plastic surrounding the figure. Like, this thing is so delicate. We need to put this in this giant ass box, or else
with no
shatter
twist ties or anything. It's just in this clam tray.
Right. One little bit I found kind of funny is that Toys R Us Australia on their website has pre-orders for Masterpiece Star Saber for $300.
Jesus.
Wow. Yeah.
No thanks.
Wow, you could get on BBTS for $170, which is a hell of a bargain.
Hell of a bargain.
I still break out that figure every now and then. I feel like I'm opening it for the first time because it's such a nice figure, man. I can't wait for you to get it so we can both talk about it. Like, it's going to be probably my favorite overall Transformer for a long ass time.
Long ass time.
Yeah, like I can't even really think of a possible masterpiece that I might enjoy more than Star Saber.
2 months later, yo, this is by far the best masterpiece ever made.
Right. Still good. Michael Bay hard at work on Transformers 5. Whether this means he's back to director or not is super vague. It could mean that he's just producing, which I think he said a while back ago he was just going to be producing. These people could have been really a lot more descriptive about what they mean he's hard at work. That shit's kind of annoying.
Hard at work at ruining our fucking childhoods, am I right?
Yeah. Bayformers. Bayformers suck.
Bayformers, they just ruined every memory I ever had as a child of the Transformers.
Yeah. I think it might have been like in our Lost show or the show before that we're talking about it. First, I thought Transformers 5 it was originally planned for 2016, but it is now officially planned for 2017.
Yeah, this was a conversation on the last show, and it's kind of funny that that show got lost, and then we got real info on Transformers 5.
Yeah,
and they confirmed it is gonna be. They're gonna begin their like cinematic universe, whatever shared continuity.
I'm really curious about it. I mean, I'm not dissing it at all. I'm just really like, how can they make a universe? I mean, out of different like franchise universe out of this. I'm really curious about what they're going to do with this. Are they playing GoBots to be part of the universe?
Yes, at least they better be.
Alright, that's about it for news. I kind of rushed through the news because I really wanted to talk about Daredevil.
Okay, what do you want to talk about Daredevil about?
What do you like about it?
Fucking everything. What else?
I was really surprised about the overall tone and grittiness of the show.
Well, isn't it awesome?
Yeah, like I couldn't really. I watched the first episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I really couldn't stand it. I've heard from many people that the show gets better as it goes on, but I'm like, I don't think I have the patience for this to stand through, because I already have like a basic general idea of like what happens in the show, at least in the first season.
Yeah.
But holy shit, Daredevil hooks you in like hardcore in the first episode.
Isn't it the God? Daredevil is so damn good.
Like this, Daredevil is pretty much like how comic book TV shows should be.
Yep.
Holy crap, it is violent. Like, there's some like really like tense moments in that show. Like, one of the things that comes to mind is when the two cops that were working for Fisk. One of them was in the hospital, and I forget some of these people's names, but the other one's job was to basically kill the guy that was unconscious.
Yeah.
And Daredevil shows up too late as the other dude's waking up, and like the line he says like, I forget. He goes something along the lines of like, it's too late. The toxin's already to your heart. You're gonna die, but you can still repent the injustice or something like that. As long as like he gave him information about Fisk. Like, damn, that's fucking deep. Like, you're gonna die, but will you please help me?
Yep. Or
one thing that I was kind of iffy about at first was the portrayal of Wilson Fisk. Is it Fisk or Frisk? Is
Fisk.
it Fisk?
It's Fisk.
Fisk, that's right. But I don't know. I knew that, but some points like I want to say Frisk for whatever reason.
It's weird.
Was the way he first came off, I did not really agree with at all.
Yeah.
Like, he just seemed like this super emotionally unstable, awkward man-child that just did not know how to do anything. But as the show progressed, I mean, we got to see like why he ended up the way he was, at least a good portion of it. And you see the themes like the habits of him just staring blankly at a certain texture wall that kind of repeats throughout the whole show.
Mm-hmm.
And as the show goes on, he becomes the more of the kingpin that we think of as this big fucking brute, imposing, charming guy that can also fucking kick the shit out of even Daredevil.
Yep.
Like he just goes like wild like a mad fucking dog. Like what's that black reporter's name? The one that's like had the wife with
Ben Urich,
Alzheimer's, I think. Yeah, when he just magically shows up in his office, that was intense. Like, holy shit, what is he going to do? Like, and then the line. I love the lines like, you're right. I did not come here to threaten you. I came here to kill you.
And he just jumps
he just
up.
Fucking, yeah.
I love the Kingpin's speech when they're taking him away at the end. Like, well, when the cops are taking him away from Vanessa, and he's like wanting to propose. Like, there's a point in the show where she was poisoned. I thought she was gonna die, and I was like, man, we're gonna see the Kingpin's true colors. We're gonna see that he doesn't give a shit about her if she lives or dies. But no, and they kept true to it, and it was awesome. This guy actually loves this woman, and it was so cool to see. At the end with his speech in the FBI van, where, long story short, I am the ill intent. And he comes to terms with him being the villain, and it's fucking cool.
Hell yeah, man. One issue, though, that we both kind of agree upon is his official quote-unquote Daredevil costume in the last episode.
I don't dislike it, and I don't even, think it's really shitty in any way. I just, I don't like the metal plates on his face. The dark plates, and I don't like, well, it's not that I don't like it. I don't get, really, his, what's it called? Billy clubs. They just, magnetically stick together, and he can put hundreds of pounds of pressure on them, and that magnetic hole doesn't break.
It's not even it's not even so much of the plates on his face. I don't mind. Like, I can tolerate that. It's the way his the face is proportioned.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the eyes are too they're too bulgy, but they're too low and too close together on the mask,
and
it just makes the forehead look huge to me anyway. And I'm fine with the rest of the body. Like, the suit looks pretty good, but I just wish they could have done the face or the helmet, mask, whatever you want to call it, different. And I'm thinking about it, I was like, damn, the Ben Affleck suit, at least in the mask area, looks a lot better to me.
Yeah.
But overall, I loved the way that his the quote-unquote black mask suit looked. I thought that was really cool. Very simple, but menacing at the same time. Kind of like Zorro, but if Zorro is blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. And I really dug the all the hidden kind of Easter eggs in the show. Like how they still kind of refer to the Avengers, but they don't go say alien invasion. They say the incident in New York. Like the show is so fucking earnest and realistic that they choose the language they use very specifically so it keeps it in the same tone.
Yep.
One thing that I was kind of thinking about, the Red Ninja. That has to be a member of the Hand, right?
I want to think so. My roommate thought that too. Well, at least somewhat on the same vein. He thinks that Madame Gao, when she left at the end of Daredevil, she's going to be a main player in Iron Fist.
Uh-huh.
So we think that they've started to plant little seeds. So yeah.
Yep. And in watching the show again, or the show for the first time, it like makes me like remember about like how the Ninja Turtles overall were kind of a spoof of Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you ever really see the connections between the two?
Not too
Like
much.
originally, like they were kind of like when Frank Miller took over the Daredevil comics. Like he made it super dark and gritty, and that's where like the best Daredevil comics came out of. And I forget the Turtles creator, but the creators, they thought it was like that. It was so dark that it was funny, so they created the Turtles based on them, and almost every part of the show is some way or another connected to Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
Because originally the mutagen that turned the turtles into ninjas was the same mutagen or chemical that blinded Matt Murdock.
Huh.
And Matt Murdock's master is Master Stick.
Yeah.
The turtles' master is Master Splinter. Stick, Splinter. And like one of the main clans in Daredevil is the Hand. One of the main enemies in Turtles is the Foot. So there's several parts in both storylines that kind of bounce off each other as far as like similarity and its potential too.
Well, damn. It's cool.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? Daredevil. Yeah, overall, like I love it. I'm probably gonna watch through the whole season again soon.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was really good.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And it got confirmed for season 2.
Yep. It would be silly for them not to do season 2.
Right?
It just kind of sucks because the way that Netflix TV shows work is like, you can watch a whole season in a day if you really wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
but you gotta wait a whole year for another season as opposed to like watching shows on network television where it's like gradually spread out over a few months.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of sucks, but at least we're going to be getting Jessica Jones later this year, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah. Either later this year or early next year. I forget. I have to look it up later. Anything else about Daredevil you wanted to mention?
Not off the bat now.
Yeah. Great show. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. It's worth it. I mean, if you're not a member of Netflix, sign up for, a free month trial just so you can watch the fucking show and then cancel whatever. It's worth watching.
Yeah.
Yep. You want to go on to questions?
Was there any other news that we didn't cover? Well, the big ones that we covered last week, but didn't really get to talk about too much.
None that I can think of. Unless you can think of anything.
Not really.
Right. Questions then?
I'm loading them up. I'm still loading them up.
Okay.
Still low. Okay. I got them. They're gonna be, old to you and I.
Okay.
We've already answered these, but from Angel. Hey guys, Angel here with some questions. Number 1, have you guys been caught up in your comic books? DC's conventions has just started along with Secret Wars around the corner. I don't know what Convergence is. I see it plastered around everywhere when I go to the comic book store. Is it? They're bringing something back? One of the storylines or one of the worlds? I don't know what it is, because I'm super behind on all the titles I'm reading anyway, so it's really hard to keep up. All I know is Secret Wars is... Yeah, it is happening because it kicked off with the death of Deadpool.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. I just don't remember what Convergence is about. but I'm kind of mad because I've seen it everywhere.
Yep. I'm pretty behind on comics. I tried to keep up with the Amazing Spider-Man, but soon, just because of my crazy ass schedule, I
Mm-hmm.
lost track of it. But I had every intention to keep up with that series, but
Sure you did.
I did. I promise.
Yeah, I'm behind in that, the Spider-Woman one-off, and Silk, and Amazing Spider-Man. Or, no, Spider-Gwen. So I need to catch up. And then I want to follow the Secret Wars main book as well, to keep an idea. Two, what is your guys' opinion on the movie Aquaman and Lex Luthor?
I find Aquaman really cool. I know there's a lot of hate for Aquaman not being faithful to the comic version and the cartoon version.
No, he must have the orange unitard.
Yeah, but the way this Zack Snyder is going for, he's going for, um, you know, dark and semi more realistic. Like he's not really going for bright, flashy colors. And either way you take it, like if you take the colors out of like the traditional Aquaman, he would be really boring.
Mm-hmm.
So, he redesigned him, and I really dig it. He looks really cool. He looks like what you would imagine being like a Prometheus, like kind of modern day, like tattooed, armored sea god would look like.
Yeah, sure.
Lex Luthor is going to take some time for me to adjust to.
What, him looking like he's 12?
Yeah. And oh yeah, one thing we did talk, or we did not really talk about, but we did mention like the first teaser trailer for that movie came out within the past week or so.
Oh yeah.
And I haven't watched it. Do not intend to. But if they make, I don't think I'll have a problem with Jesse Eisenberg portraying Lex Luthor as long as he's portrayed accurately to how he is. Like Lex Luthor has always been like a very charming, well-spoken, super intelligent individual, but is also like not afraid to get his hands dirty. Like he, for just an ordinary human, he's really strong and fit. Like he actually trains himself, like with the idea that he tried to beat Superman, but even though he's impossible, but he still like trains himself to be able to do so, resulting in him being incredibly fit.
Yeah.
I can't get that idea of Lex Luthor while looking at Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, I don't know. The movie's all over the place. Like, I want it to be good. I think everyone they get is okay, or at least alright. He is the one I'm definitely most iffy on, but all the heroes I'm on board with.
Yeah, like I don't have a problem with Gail Gadot as a Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you pronounce her last name? I'm not
Gail
sure.
Gadot? Gail Gadot?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like I think she looks fine. I think her outfit looks fine, even though it's brown. I don't really care too much about it. It's Lex Luthor that I'm having a hard time coming to terms with. Like I don't want his, it's his voice. It's the fact that he looks like he's 10 years old. He doesn't really have to try hard to sound whiny.
Yeah.
It just kind of comes natural to him. Whenever I think of Jesse Eisenberg, I think of the parrot from Rio, which I've seen 1,000 times with my kids, and yeah, I don't want fucking Lex Luthor to sound like a stupid ass bird.
It's the best comparison I've seen drawn.
Yeah, that's how I really think.
Well, good.
Next.
There it is. 3. Jesse, are you getting Mortal Kombat X?
No, I'm kind of past 2D fighting games. I think the last I actually do have Injustice: Gods Among Us, mainly because that was one of the free games of PlayStation Plus 1 month on PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I just can't get into that kind of style of games anymore. Like, I think the last one I really enjoyed was Super Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
And even then, that was just kind of bleh.
That's fair. My roommate has PS4, and we've been playing Mortal Kombat X, which has been fun.
Next up?
Nope.
That's it?
No, it's not it.
Okay.
I didn't know that the Android figures went up in price already.
18 and 19?
I
mean, 17 and 18?
Yeah.
Like, how much?
Like, 18 seems to be going for 80 to 90, and 17 goes for around 50 to 70.
It's not. I mean, it definitely is a markup, but not as high as I was expecting.
Yeah, not like Frieza or either Vegeta.
Trunks,
Gohan.
Yeah.
4.
I'm still really pissed I missed out on Broly.
I'm sorry.
Fucking
Have you guys ever wanted to collect Funko Pop figures? Yes, I have some.
You know what? It's actually interesting we bring that up because I saw. Let's see, where was I? I was at a Game Swap at a mall.
Mm-hmm.
They had a Funko Pop figure set of Jesse Pinkman with the RV.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And it actually, I never even heard that the RV has the nickname the Crystal Ship.
I didn't see that either. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I dig it.
It's a cool name. Like, was that ever like referenced on the show? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't.
It might have been. I have to like. Now that I think about it, I think fucking Badger might have said that at one point. I don't know. I had to do a little research on that.
Rewatch Breaking Bad, the whole show.
Yep. I'll have a full report by next show.
By tomorrow. I need it on my desk by tomorrow. Thanks. Thank you.
Crystal shit nut.
Yeah, Funko Pop figures. I named them off last week, but yeah, I've got the regular Sam and Dean from Supernatural, along with Charlie, Demon-Eyed Crowley, and Leviathan Castiel. And then I've got Saul Goodman, Venom, and Spider-Man 2099 from Walgreens, and I made my own Superior Spider-Man from one of those blank white custom doodad ones.
Walter, first order of business is to find a new place to cook before anyone says that no more RVs. Jesse, I don't know. The Crystal Ship did pretty good for us. Walter, the Crystal Ship? Jesse, yeah, that's what I called it.
Damn. Well,
Time.
I guess so.
45 seconds.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
I'm looking, not frantically, but I am shopping for figure art, so I apologize. Thoughts on Daredevil? We essentially already covered
Fucking
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
Every comic book TV show should be similar to Daredevil.
Yes, it should.
Should not be a carbon copy, but it should have the same tone. Should appeal to adults.
Have any of you watched Arrow or Flash? They're so good, and DC is making a TV verse for them with Supergirl and Teen Titans.
I really haven't bothered watching any of the DC shows because, I mean, there's already. I would be kind of invested if they're connected to the DC cinematic universe. but it's their own thing. There's like there's two different DC television universes going on right now. There's Gotham, and then there's Arrow and Flash, and I'm not sure, but I think Supergirl and the Atom might be they're part of their own universe as well. So it's hard for me to be invested in different universes when I would be much rather. I'm much more interested in what the movie universe has to offer.
I've seen some of their, not all of their, but I've seen some of the TV stuff, and it's pretty good. I haven't watched much because I haven't had a chance, but yeah, it is weird how they separate it, and it kind of blows.
Yeah.
7. What are your thoughts on Paramount possibly doing a Transformers cinematic universe? Well, the fact that they are doing it, I mean, all right.
I'm really, like I said earlier, I'm really curious about what else they're going to do besides Transformers as part of this universe.
It's crazy. I don't know.
Next.
That's the end of his questions.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to use... Oh, okay. No, hold on. Of course, please feel free to send us more questions at primecastqa@gmail.com. That's primecastquad@gmail.com. Wyatt, I'll give you the honors of giving this week's password. It's the same as last week.
I don't remember last week.
Yes, you do. Think about it.
I don't remember last week.
Alright, hold on. Let me type it to you.
Okay. Oh yeah. I want the password to be Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Jesus, Super Saiyan, in honor of revival of F5. Michael Cole is dead.
Yep. If you listen to the whole show, please type that into the comment section. Let us know that you enjoyed the show and you watched it all. At least watch it all. Enjoyed it was kind of
That's generous.
yeah. It's kind of a lot to ask for.
Yeah.
Please enjoy the show. It's not enough
please put your personal preference aside and just please. Thank you.
Yep.
Yep. That's it.
Please try to start watching finish Better Call Saul. There's so much cool shit I like to talk to you about in it. Put it on your phone. Put it on your phone so you can watch it on the go.
On the go? Always on the go, I see.
Yeah. Alright guys, you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/ssjalbot. You can Instagram me too, ssjalbot. You can follow me at Twitch at twitch.tv/ssj_. I do a lot of live streaming of GTA on there.
You can follow me on Twitter at Anakin Vader, and I can't find... Oh? Maybe?
You've been posting a lot of kitty pictures.
On Instagram, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, never mind.
Like one was so cute that you could not even.
I literally could not even.
Like
oh?
You don't even know how to even.
How the fuck?
How the fuck what?
I'm looking on sites for the goddamn Android figure arts. I find them nowhere.
Alright, well, hopefully you find them. SH figure arts on the way. Speaking of which, those figures aren't coming out till November.
The revival of F?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
which is kind of shitty. Alright, guys. Until next time, thank you for listening and watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Yeah.
One more.
Oh no.